And health officials announcing a surge in COVID-19 cases in the country. The Ministry of Health holding a press conference this afternoon, updating the public on the COVID-19 crisis impacting the Bahamas. There are now over 300 COVID-19 cases in the country. Health officials now enforcing increased measures and protocols to control the spread of the deadly virus. Our Amajal Knowles was part of the media team attending that live press conference. Amajal, good evening.
Good evening, Desmond, and good evening, Bahamas. Another spike in COVID numbers here in the country. Today, more than 300 cases are on the books. This comes as health teams ramp up efforts to fight this deadly virus, which has a strong second wave. During a press conference today at the Ministry of Health, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Pearl McMillan gave us a breakdown.
The total confirmed cases of COVID-19 is now 316. Of that number, 124 are on the island of New Providence, 155 in Grand Bahama, 21 in Bimini, 6 in the Berry Islands, 4 in Cat Key, 2 in Cat Island, 3 in Moores Island, and 1 on Guana Key. There are 42 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 today. Deaths remain at 11. Hospitalized cases are at 11. A total of 3,907 tests have been completed thus far.
And in wake of those figures across the country, a weekend lockdown is in effect from the north to the south, with the exception of Grand Bahama, which is currently under a 7 o'clock nightly lockdown. During the press conference, the nation's chief noted other measures to be enforced next week.
Effective Monday, the 27th of July, 2020, commercial activity will continue as normal, except as follows. A new curfew from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. will be implemented. Accordingly, all business activity must be completed by 6 p.m. Indoor and outdoor dining at all restaurants will be prohibited. Takeaway, curbside, and delivery services will continue to be permitted. All congregate activities will be prohibited, including in-person religious services, sporting events, group exercise, and all social gatherings. Funerals will be permitted at the graveside only, with a maximum number of 5 people, including officiant. Weddings will also be permitted, with a maximum number of 5 people, including officiant. Regarding salons, barbershops, and spas, 1 client per service provider will be allowed in the building at a time.
The nation's chief also had this appeal to those considering travel.
Stay home at this time. I ask again, please stay home. Your travel to such hotspot areas can subsequently place your entire family and your nation in danger. A number of the cities and areas Bahamians and residents like to frequent in neighboring countries and cities are experiencing a dramatic rise in COVID-19 cases. Many of these are hotspots where this very contagious virus is widespread. If you travel to these areas and go to malls, go to shops, restaurants, or other establishments, you might catch this virus. You could subsequently bring the virus home, and community spread could start all over again.
Meantime, the recently appointed Minister of Health, the Honorable Randall Wells, says with the increase in COVID-19 numbers and the stress on the health system, the sector is being strengthened.
I am leading an aggressive campaign to ensure all healthcare upgrades and infrastructural projects move forward immediately. Whatever decisions need to be made will be made. Money was allocated in the budget for works to be done. We will get those projects going to ensure the infrastructural needs of the Bahamian healthcare system are met in the shortest possible time.
And with a surge in Family Island cases, the Prime Minister also indicating that starting this Tuesday, July 28th, all inter-island travel will be prohibited. Health officials during the press conference also indicating that a COVID enforcement unit is in the works to ensure that proper COVID-19 protocols are being adhered to. Desmond, back to you in studio.
Thank you very much. I'm John Knowles joining us live.